Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be finishing off my mountain. Of course did some stuff whilst you guys were gone. Added these little archways here, and then after this guy on Roblox, he helped me with this arch here, and he's gonna add some some lights there. So what we're gonna get started with is we're gonna finish the lighthouse later, but I'm gonna finish off this tunnel. So we're gonna go down here, and then we're gonna finish this up. So we're gonna copy that. Wait. First of all, I'm gonna put on advanced precision build mode in, and we are going to copy this, grab it, none on that, and always 11.25. And then we're gonna go down here, and then we're just gonna finish this bit up. So we're gonna stick this in here, I'm gonna shrink it a bit, and then we're gonna make sure it's all right, and then I think we just need to fill in this gap here. And then I'm gonna point this here, like so. I'm just gonna make that fill that gap. Like that, and then we're gonna pull him down here, shrink him slightly, and then we're gonna put him right here. Push him into that gap. And then we're gonna just do this bit here. Like so. And once we've got that guy there, we're gonna just finish this riverbank here. And then we're gonna focus on like what I've done round there. So it's like a tunnel and it comes out, and then we're gonna finish like the base of the mountain. So we're just gonna pull him up here. I'm just gonna shrink him. And then we're gonna push him back into that rock. And then same again, we'll twist him round slightly. And then we're gonna push him in here. Like so. Now once we've got this, just gonna shove him down there. Once we've got this, I'm just gonna focus on like a little hatchway that's gonna enter into this rock formation, if you'd call it that. So we're gonna twist him round, and then we're just gonna keep, and just gonna keep doing this. Like so. Just takes a little bit of time, and then we slowly get somewhere. And then what we're going to do from here is we're just going to bring him down. And then same again. This time I'm going to make him a little bit larger. Then I'm going to put him in there. So once we've got this, I'm just going to place just one more down here. Like so. And then There we go, we've got that bit finished. So now we're gonna focus on finishing the mountain. Oh, we've got that little tunnel. And then I'm just gonna have to, anything that interferes with the mountain, I'm just gonna make a little tunnel for. That's the easiest course of action. So once we've got him here, there we go. Finish up this top bit. Now, once we've done that, I'm just going to shrink him. Now, once we've got that, I'm just going to bring him over here. And then we're just going to place him, like so. So we're going to pull him across. Across again. Just until we get that little mountain shape. I'm going to make this guy a little bit bigger. And then bring him down. It's just going to be a really steep bit of the ride of that mountain. So now we're just going to bring him down, out, and then down here, and then we quiet, and then we finish this bit. There we go. Don't think I want the rest of the mountain to be that steep, but I think this bit here is just gonna go, that's gonna be a tunnel. So now we've finished this bit, we're gonna go here, come up, and then I'm just gonna finish this top bit real quick. Just let me get back up. Oh my days, why is it taking so long? I'll make it a bit easier to get up in a second. So we're going to shrink him to make him very, very small. And then I'm just going to place these along here. When you add more of like, make them tinier, it just makes more detail really. Like that. So what we're going to do, I think I'm going to have like a cliff face maybe. But I'm going to make these like slightly larger pieces so we don't go out as much. So this is just going to come out a lot more. It's going to be more of a tunnel. I think this bit here I'm just going to start making like a little tunnel for. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So you can have that there, and start twisting him round, twist him around fully, and then push him in. Make sure he's not too. I'm going to twist this guy around again. Want him like that. There we go. Now once we've got that, bring him down. Now we're just gonna twist him. This is, don't know how this is gonna work, but we're just gonna have to go with it. Don't know why I keep falling, it's really, really annoying. Right, once we're here, I think that needs to go back a bit, like that. Now we're just going to twist him, and then that's going to be our tunnel in. So now we just got to complete it. Like this. I'm going to make that larger. And then pull him out. And then we're going to make him a lot smaller. Now once we've got that, we're just going to finish and build this rock side. Right here. So once we've got this, we're going to pull him out. And we're just going to build the cliff face downwards. It's going to be quite steep, this bit. I'm going to twist him round. And then what we're going to do here, we're just going to make sure it goes all the way around. This bit here I think is just going to be another little entrance. Not too big though. I'm just going to make it like that. Now once we've got that, we're just going to do the same. And then bring him down. I know I'm repeating a lot of my words, but just explaining what I'm doing. Make sure it doesn't collide. And if you made it this far, feel free to comment, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. So I do post regularly, so hit that subscribe button so you can see more content like this. I really do hope you enjoy the videos. I know I can be a bit boring at times, but what I'm doing is not the most exciting unless you like Theme Park Tycoon. So what we're going to do now, just going to make sure this cliff face is done. So once we've got him here, twist him round, and then we're going to finish this cliff. Or this mountain, for example. And then I think we're going to get onto the lighthouse, possibly. Make this guy a bit bigger. And then I'm going to make these a lot smaller. I'm just going to place these along and down, just to cover up these bits on the outside. So we're going to place this here, like that, and I think we are done with this bit. Just got to make sure we finish. We've got to finish, what is it, this bit here, so it goes down into a little tunnel. So I'm going to bring it up, like here, and then just going to go into a tunnel. Really. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I think I'm just going to lay out next to the track. So we're just gonna place this all the way around the track, because then it's going to go into the underground slightly, so I'm going to do that just in a second. But first of all, I've got to try and make this go in, so it shrinks almost. And then just going to keep twisting him around, and then make sure we keep him out. And then we're just going to make sure it keeps coming this way. And then just going to keep placing. That's a bit close. So I'm going to get rid of a few of these. So then I think I'm going to get rid of these two pieces as well. Then all I've really got to do is just make this bit of more of an arch. So we're going to copy that again. About there. Twist him round. This is just going to be really fiddly at times. So once we've got this guy, I'm just going to make him a bit bigger. And it's going to cover more of that space. And then just going to twist him round. Pull him down, and then we're just going to start making this cave, or this tunnel if you put it that way. And then we're just going to keep filling round. Like so. That is perfect. So after we've got that, I think I'm just going to block off that bit. So we're going to bring him down. Like that, and then it's going to be really tight. And then we're just going to fill in these gaps here. Same over here. Just got to try and make it look as best as possible. Don't think that really needs to be there, but it is what it is. And then we're going to twist it. And then we're going to be twisting him again. This is pretty boring, to be honest. But it just got to be done, really. So, well, this takes the longest. That's why I do some of it off camera, just so I don't make so many videos about just building rocks. So once we've got him down here, we're going to push him in. I think we've done good so far, to be honest. And then we're going to push him up there. Like so. And then we can get... It's pretty nice, to be honest, so far. I think I need one more there, but a few more to patch up, like these bits here, but for now it's going pretty well. So we're going to place this guy in here, and then we're just going to build up the walls again. I'm gonna fix this bit here because it's really bugging me. There we go. These bits are gonna be like joined almost. I'm just going to clear out any rocks that really get in the way, like these few here, so you don't bang your head. Gotta make your way through. There we go. Looking pretty good so far. So this whole build's pretty much been pretty good, to be honest. Then I'm gonna add a bit more vegetation on there. Oh, that guy's riding my ride. Hope he enjoys it. I've got delete button at the moment, so I'm gonna copy that. Place it about there. I'm just gonna fill in these gaps really. And then push him in here. There we go. I think we're just going to leave that there, and it's just going to be another opening, really. So this is just going to be another little tunnel. But I do want to make this bit quite well. I make this one proper nice. Just got to make sure he's flipped right. I think that'll do. And if you want to do all this, all you got to really do is grab a couple of primitives together and then group them, and then you can just do this. Make sure you do have like a money farm. That's what I've got. It does help in the long term. Just AFK overnight and then you end up getting quite a bit of cash. And then once we got this, I'm gonna place this down here. And then I'm just gonna place one more, make it really, really small. And I'm gonna place it in this gap. Like that. And obviously we're just going to fill in these bits. Don't know why this is having to be so difficult. But we're going to twist it round. Surprised I haven't seen the coaster yet. Alright, once we got that, twist it and then push it back in. I think this is pretty well so far, pretty good. Just place this guy in here. And I think I'm just going to paint all these rock. It's like a rock. Can't paint terrain, damn. So, I think that is pretty good, to be honest. I think most of this is just going to be loads and loads of little arches, to be honest. It's pretty good so far, I'd say, but I think I'm gonna don't know why that gold thumb sign's there. So I think here I'm just gonna add more arches. So I'm going to copy that, twist him round, and then we're going to get another arch here. It's like a cavern style, this, like a mine shaft here. So once we've got this, we've got that there, and then we're gonna, I think that's fine, so we're just gonna bring it over here, and then we're just going to make this bit here a bit nicer. Because there is a lot of stuff over more this side. So I think I'm just going to complete this little arch. And I think I'm just going to leave it there for today, to be honest. I just don't want to make the videos too long, but if you do like them, and you've made it this far, please hit the subscribe button. See more videos like this, it'd be massively appreciated. And any likes, I do like seeing a load of it. It's just nice to see that my hard work's paying off. And to be fair, I just do this for fun, to be honest. Now we've got a little cave there. So now I think I don't know what to do here, to be honest. I think I might carry on the cave, but it's a pretty good ride, to be honest. But a load of it's just in the mountain. So I'm gonna, this bit is gonna be another, I'm just gonna follow this river round like this. Like so, and then we're going to twist it this way, if it'd let me. I'm going to pull it across, and then we're going to push him into that rock, and then just up. Like that. So now, once we've got that, I'm going to add that there, and then we've got this, so like so. Then we get a little bit there, and I think I'm going to add just more arches, to be honest, but for now, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. So, thank you if you've made it this far. Like I said, any subscribes, likes on the videos, massively appreciated. Didn't get on the lighthouse today, I'll probably do that in the next one. But I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.